Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing No Man's Sky. Yes, it has been updated recently with a brand new update. Basically, you're an overseer and you have to look after this kind of, well, what would you call it? Village? Settlement? Settlement, I suppose. Okay, so we're in the hub now at the minute, so we'll head out into space. Head down to the planet. Okay. And we'll go down and have a look and see what it's all about. So they've done an absolutely amazing job on the graphics. I'm actually going to fly back in again just to show you how good this thing is. So basically this is the solar system that I have currently set up my base. It's probably the one I actually like the best actually. It's a good mix of planets on this one. So just to show you the graphics of this when you come back in, I mean it's absolutely incredible looking. No, they've done an absolutely fantastic job. I mean, look at that. Wow. So basically this is a hub where you can meet and greet people. You can basically set off and do missions together. And, well, I don't know what's done here now. Okay. So they've introduced living ships as well. Oh, maybe that's what I flew into, a living ship, was it? Yeah, so look at that. Wow, look at the detail of that ship. That is so cool. Okay. Damn, everyone has a better ship than me. Look at that son of a... Okay. Yeah. They have done a great job on some of these ships. Wow. So yeah, you can basically do missions. All them little white dots are people. So you can basically team up with them people if you like. And do missions. Okay, I've landed inside a freighter for some stupid ass reason. Okay. Why has it done that? Okay, I think that's a glitch in the matrix, for sure. Okay. So, let's head out. Boom. Okay, let's go. We'll head down to the planet. I'll show you what the update was all about. Okay, so we're out in space. Okay. Okay, let's just have a look. This is my planet down here. TARAROAD's planet, as you can see. This is my original base, which I'll land quickly as I can. And then we'll move over to the new base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a teleporter. There's a thing called a teleporter, where you can move from one base to another fairly quickly. I'll do that later. At the minute, I am building a water tower, and I'll show you and explain what I'm talking about at the minute. Okay, so let's turn the ship around before we crash. Okay, here's an overview of the base. As you can see, I fly in slowly. This is a great planet. Glows at night time. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. Let's land here. Okay. So let's get out and have a look. Okay, saving him. Oh shit! I fell through the map. Ooh, don't want to do that. Okay. That was not supposed to happen. Okay. So this is my vehicle bay. These are the vehicles that I have. That's a big mother trucker. And yeah, I'm sure I showed you this robot before, the exocraft. Basically these are greenhouses that I've set up and the stuff growing in them. Hasn't spawned in yet, the stuff that I am actually growing, but I am growing stuff in them. Okay. Okay. This is the exosuit. This is brilliant. I love this exosuit actually. So he's called Hal. So Hal's a big goddamn stomping robot. So there you go. Graphics are amazing on this actually. Hal's pretty cool. Now you can upgrade Hal. He does have jetpack somewhere, which I cannot remember where or how I use it. Okay. Hal, jetpack. Okay. Okay, Hal's just stomping about. Okay. Okay, that's a gun for Hal, which I do not want to fire. Okay. There we go, there's Hal's jetpack. So that's crazy stomping shit there. Pretty cool, Hal. So, I'm sure Hal can run too. Oh, that scan technology is not installed. Okay. So, Hal's pretty sweet. Thank you, Hal, for the demonstration. Okay, let me get out of Hal's way before he kicks my ass. Okay, So let's head over to the update. We'll head out and up again into space. Yeah, basically that's the base that I built. I like this base. Pretty sweet. Okay, let's head up and I'll show you where we're heading to now. Okay, head up to space. Okay, so I'm looking for a particular symbol to show me where I have built the base. Is not too far. Here we go. Perfect. It isn't actually far from that particular base. That's my capital ship over here, which I have a ship as well. I have a capital ship too. Okay, not to worry. We'll go here and I'll show you. Okay. That's gonna take too long. 2 minutes. We ain't got time for that. Let's head out in space. That's where I just came from. So we're gonna head back down. That's my capital ship. Okay, can't do that. 40 seconds, 20 seconds, that's perfect. Okay. 15 seconds, we'll enter the Earth's atmosphere and we'll dive down. Okay, that's gonna take a minute. Okay. Best to head up, really. Unsafe? No shit, we're gonna head straight into the mothership, huh? So, okay. Okay, I can't do my really fast turbo. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So basically what this settlement is you are the overseer in charge of this. So let's have a quick overview of it. So you can see there's a couple of good buildings. We'll come over here and come around. And we'll hit the brakes so you can see it. So there it is, pretty big actually. And basically I'm in charge of this. There's citizens who live here. And I basically have to run and build stuff to keep them happy and make it efficient to work. So as you can see at the minute I'm building this water tower here. You basically get things that you have to do to keep your citizens happy. I think there's 3 hours left on that to build it. So it does take a bit of time to get stuff built, okay? Now it is becoming nighttime in this planet. I love this planet actually at nighttime. Everything fluoresces and glows. This is basically my house. I'm the overseer, so I got a nice house. You have to build this. Of course, it does take time to build. The citizens' requests. Authorize the mission. Settlement debt. Begin settlement expedition. Oh yeah, okay. Settlement debt incurred. Okay, well I don't give a shit really if I okay, so that's the status. They're not happy. I'm in debt. I'm constantly going in debt, but once I get everything up and running, I should start to make a profit, okay? So I don't mind that, because if I start making a profit, that'll be fantastic. So as you can see, it is becoming nighttime on this planet. It's close to very close to another planet. I do have bases here too. Okay, so you can scan. You do have a scanner like this. You can look at stuff, scan. You have Starship and all the stuff that's in it. You have a multi-tool. Okay, you have exocrafts. You have a freighter. So you can store stuff in all these. You can mine. You scan and you mine and you mix stuff. Okay, so basically if I want carbon, certain things, so that's carbon. So as you can see, then there's caves and everything. Massive caves and everything you can go through. Okay, it's starting to get nighttime now. This beautiful planet's going to start glowing. So I'm going to show you this planet actually at nighttime. I'll go up really high actually, because that's my base over there. It's not too far away actually. Okay, so you can spawn in stuff as well. So just say you need a vehicle. I don't know if I can summon this guy. Oh, I can. So there you go. Hell yeah, he's here. Nice. Okay, you can summon your ship. Okay, it's getting nighttime, guys. So let's go up here and have a quick look. To the highest point, really. So there you go. Now there is the planet at night time, and as you can see, there's other planets up here. It looks absolutely amazing. The job that they did on this game is absolutely fantastic. So you can see everything glowing. Okay. You also do have this is the water tower being built at the minute. You can see everything glowing. There is satellite. It's in progress. So it's 47 minutes in that. Okay. So you can bring in animals as well. You can claim pets. So you click on this thing, and then there is my pet. There you go. You can give him a rub. You can customize your pet. You can change his color. You can do loads of damn things. I mean, the customizations in this game is absolutely crazy. So can you? Yes, you can. You can customize him. You can... What else can I do? You can do this too. Yes, you can go on this guy. And you can scan, and you can run, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, so there's his head. It's a bit bumpy, but... Yep, you can do that too. So, that's him. He's way off running. You can put weapons on him, but I don't think the weapons fire. He's like a little doggy. He's kind of good. Beautiful, beautiful planet. There is, I think, about 5 or 6 planets in this solar system. So see if I can bring them up. Okay, discoveries. There you go. There is what. That's the planet that I'm on. I call it TARAROAD, obviously. There's the things that I've discovered on the planet. You know, you can go to. There is a catalog as well. Milestones, log, guide. Okay. So you can go to different solar systems, galaxies. So you click on... I think you have to go into space to do it. There is warp, there's hyperdrive as well, so you can hyperdrive. You know, you could just spend all day actually just looking at the planet and enjoying it, really. There's my capital ship. And that's another planet that I've been on. So, I've been on to hundreds of planets already, so... Okay, let's just head up. Head up out into space, see what's out there. Yes, No Man's Sky is multiplayer. You can get all... I think it's up to 4 players, friends. Okay, so we're in space now, and I think you can mine these asteroids, in case you're wondering. They give you stuff for your ships. That's fuel for the hyperdrive, so yes. That's a mineral. So that's okay. Inventory is full. Okay, here we go. So here is the galaxy map. You can only access that obviously from outer space, as far as I know. Okay. So here we go. There is TARAROAD 1. There is the galaxy that I'm in. There is hundreds and thousands of galaxies that you can search. So I'll pan out and show you. Each one of them is a planet or a galaxy or whatever that you can go to and explore. So you could spend a lifetime finding these. Now I basically have a couple of them with bases, as you can see. So you can warp to these locations, okay? But I didn't warp to them. I tell you what I did instead. Okay. Back to my ship. So what I did was, that's the anomaly I was on, but there is a base station as well, this orange symbol here. So we'll go to this guy. 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is not hyperdrive, but this is kind of like a spore drive, okay? So we can head into here and I'll show you. This is a different graphics. Okay, this will pull you in automatically. Okay, so there's kind of like traders and shops in here. Okay. You can go find old frigates and freighters and explore them, which are quite creepy. But it is a fantastic game, to be honest. Okay, so basically you can buy other ships as well. Other ships will start coming in here. You can scan them and see if they're any good and buy a better ship than the one you currently have. Okay, and then there is the, well, it's not really a Stargate, but it might as well be a Stargate teleporter. So that'll show you, that's where I currently am, and it'll basically, I can go to, these are other planets that I have discovered, and I put portals on it, and I give them names because there's certain materials that you can only get in certain galaxies. So what I did was I put down a base and I put down a portal, one of these, so I can go to any one of them. So we will actually do one. Okay, we'll go to there's one called it doesn't really matter, Emerald. Okay, warp to Emerald. Okay, so basically you go in here and it'll warp you to that planet that you discovered. So takes about a minute maybe. Okay, they have changed the graphics on this too, which are pretty funky. So what I'll do is I'll just go to this base. I'll show you, not much here, I wouldn't think. I think what I did was I just put like a small room, put down a computer, and I put down a gate, and that was it. So I didn't want to put too many planets because sometimes you can discover too much and then you don't really know where the hell you are, so you kind of get lost. I did anyway. So that's why I named them I named each world a particular, like for instance, like a silver world or a gold. If I needed a certain material, I could just walk to the gate, go to that world, get what I needed, and come back. It's probably better to catalog it like that. Okay, so I discovered this. So the gate's offline, but as you can see, it's this is a crazy planet. Okay, so you can have a look. So the thing is, some planets are full of like different materials. So I've done a scan there, and you can see there's different materials, but it looks absolutely funky as hell. So that is sodium. Okay, and I think I called this one. So this is a certain material that I needed, we'll say, for making a hyperdrive or for making buildings. So see, sodium. So this is like a sodium planet. So a lot of stuff here now I haven't scanned, but that happens sometimes when you get an update. They add certain materials that you wouldn't get. Oh, you're probably wondering, is there bad guys in this game? Yes, there is bad guys in this game. They're called Sentinels, and Sentinels guard planets. They also destroy planets, so I don't know if there's any Sentinels on this planet. As you can see, I did mine here before. It was a pretty barren world, to be honest. There's oxygen here, but it just looks crazy. Okay, let's have a quick look around. Oh yeah, there's the material. That's probably the reason I took this planet. Let's just see what emerald. See, emerald deposit. So usually what I would do is, if I'm looking for a certain planet, I give it a certain name. Now this is offline because I do not have a power supply to this, but I probably should have taken a power supply. But there's a cheat around it. Not really a cheat, but what you can do is take off. Okay. Go up into space. Okay. Okay, let's just get a bit out into space, have a look around here. Okay, we'll stop that. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. There's a message, incoming message. Okay, he wants to trade, does he? Okay. 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 So you can buy stuff off him, basically. Which is pretty cool. We don't want anything, thanks anyway. So on this planet is not really... I discovered it, okay. Emerald as well on that, so... It's like making unknown planet. See, sometimes this happens. I don't... aggressive sentinels on this one. Emerald, gold and salt. So I don't put a base down on every planet because I find it's just best to put down a base on... It says it's on map, but I know it's not. Okay. My drive has gone offline, so my pulse engine. So I just recharge it with this stuff here. Titanium, which you get from... 2, 1. Alright, let's go look for sentinels, okay? Okay. That's the base station. So I can basically use the base station to go back to my original base. So, but I want to go down to this planet because I want to show you what sentinels look like. Okay. Beginning suborbital flight, pulse engine disengaged. We're coming down here now hard on this planet. Okay. Well, usually if it's a sentinel planet, it means that they're guarding something. So... Whoa, shit. What the hell? Whoa. What the frig? Initiating the landing. Okay. Wow. Look at this planet. You see with it, sometimes with updates they change planets. Alright, dust, okay. Extreme for Sentinel planet. Okay. So I will get stuff for discovering this planet, and so I don't really care. Units received. What the hell is this stuff here? Wow, this could be actually a pretty cool planet. Glittering separation. Uh-oh, Sentinel. There's Sentinel. Okay. I'm actually gonna kill this son of a bitch. Yeah, we know. Uh-oh. Okay, where's my ship? Probably best to get out of here. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Life support 50%. Get in the ship. Okay. We'll just... What we'll do is we have guns on this ship too. Oh, what's this over here? Huh? It's a crash ship. Shit, okay. Okay, there... What the hell? Okay. Okay, Sentinel searching. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's a free ship? Okay. Sometimes you find these an A class. Compare it with the ship that I have. B class. Ooh. Nah. I like the ship that I have. Oh, well, I can claim the ship anyway. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know if it's going to sit here or what's going to happen to it. Okay. Oh, pulse engine. Ah, Christ. Right, I'm not going to be able to get this ship. I'm going to leave it here. For the moment. Okay. Well, I claimed it anyway. I can always come back. Yeah, I just want to have a quick scan around of this planet. Let these sentinels piddle off for a minute, and then I need to scan because I want to see what's happening. Okay, they're leaving. Them sentinels are leaving. So the sentinels do get bigger. There is like a massive. If I actually destroy them guys, more sentinels will come, dog ones, and then a big huge walking robot then comes. So I might just initiate that. I'll have a quick scan of this planet, initiate the sentinels, and then I'll end this video. So, okay, they're on me already. Okay, oh, there's pearls here, that's why they're so... But it's very hard for me. I think the gravity here is very hard too. Yeah, there's a lot of sentinels here. Okay. Okay, ferrite dust. This is what I wanted. What the hell is a glitter separation? Okay. Nimmerite. Nimmerite. Ooh, okay. Ferrite dust and carbon. Nothing too exciting about it, really. Okay. Okay. This is what it's protecting. Gravity, no balls, okay. Ah, help! Need to get out of here. For some reason, he doesn't want to run. I think it's the gravity on the planet. So I need to get back to the ship. Basically, let's bring out the big guy. So what I'm going to do is... Okay. Okay. He seems a bit sluggish on this planet. I think the gravity is different on this planet. Even the jetpack is sluggish. I'm trying to move, but I can't really. Okay. Okay. Let me get back to the ship. Let me just lift off slightly. Lift off slightly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, where are them goddamn sentinels? Okay, there they are. Okay. Let's see if we can kill some. Really piss off those sentinels. That's what I want to do. That sentinel? Nope. Okay, where are they? There they are. Okay, that's okay. I don't give a shit. I want to get them mad. Okay, they've gone up to level 1 sentinels, so I want to get you. I want to get them a bit madder than that. Here they are. Okay. But I want to do it from the ship. Okay, it's quite hard to do from the goddamn ship. There they are. Okay. Okay, let me just see. Okay, I'll have to come out a bit. Just come back. There they are. Okay. Yeah, no, there's no free slots, but I want to kill... I want to show everyone these sentinels getting really mad. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oops. Okay. Where the hell are those sentinels? There we go. Either shoot or don't shoot. God's sake. Shoot! Ah. Everything's damn depleted. Nothing in the gun at all. Switch to javelin. Okay. That didn't work out very well, did it? Multi-tool. Well, there should be something in the... That should fire. That should fire. Okay, what is wrong with the gun? It's not firing. Weapon charge depleted. Okay. Okay, I don't seem to have any weapons at all. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Oh, I'll probably have to make them. Okay. Right, let's just shoot them then. Of course there isn't. And we're absolutely loaded with... Okay. Yeah, it's just to keep them interested for a minute. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring in the big guy for some reason, because I can't really... Okay. Okay, I can't... Okay, I got one anyway. Not a bad planet. There is different guns. Yeah, it looks like he's still searching. I'm not going to be able to bring in the big guys, I don't think so. Especially that I have no weapons on this, so... Okay, let's head out. Go, go, go. Let's head off. Boom. Okay. I think they will follow me into space, actually. So what we'll do is... Yeah, here we go. Here they come. 2, 1, boom. So we head off. Whoa. Yeah, that's okay. Well, it doesn't matter really, because I'm out of here. So basically you can encourage sentinels and then get big huge sentinels and then you have to blow them up. Oh, that's cool. So what I'll do is I will warp back. Okay. Okay, show you now. Or maybe I won't warp back in this one. This one could be dead. Okay, there's nothing in this. Oh, there we go. This one actually could be wrecked. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to call in the gonna have to call in one, I think. Yeah. Sometimes this happens, you get ones that are destroyed. Let's see if there's a gate over the side. Don't think it's kind of abandoned. It's like a ghost one, really. Okay. The running in this is really starting to peel me off because he's not really running the way I want him to run. Okay. So this is still active. That's great news for me. Okay, I want to head back here. Here you go, and boom. We're gone. So guys, that's the end of the video. This is No Man's Sky. It is a really, really cool game. Especially with loads of friends. I highly recommend it. So this should bring me back to my my base. So it shouldn't take long. So as I said, that's what I do. I basically go to other planets. I name them as a resource. This is far easier, otherwise you just forget exactly what you're on that planet for. And also you need your weapons charged. I went there with no weapons, of course, which is not very smart. But I'll go back now. This should bring me back to my main base. So always name your main base, of course, so you know where you're going to, where you're coming from. So okay, this should bring me right back, and I'll end the video. And I hope you enjoyed watching No Man's Sky on the PS4, of course. Okay, yeah, we're back. So there you go, basically. Okay, boom. That's where I have my base, so it should be right out on the planet. And there you go. Perfect. And and there's my ship there. My ship is back as well. Over this direction is where the settlement is, I think. Well, it was there somewhere. Okay. Well. Oh yeah, I'm not looking up high enough. Okay guys, thank you all for watching. And this is No Man's Sky and PS4 and TARAROAD. Over and out. See you all tomorrow.